I'm Nigel from Flying Movies. I'm going to take you through a short tutorial on these things. Lithium polymer batteries. They're absolutely fantastic for what we use them for. They can be slightly dangerous though. That's why I always will have a fire extinguisher with me when I'm handling these things, when I'm charging them and when I'm handling them on location. This one's a dry powder fire extinguisher. You can use CO2. Do not use water. Battery fire and water, you're going to add to your problems by creating a strong corrosive acid called hydrofluoric acid. You don't want to do that. So CO2, dry powder, will help you. It won't extinguish a LiPo fire, but it will help you with any of the consequences of a LiPo fire. So that's the first thing to know. Second one is, before you put it into your airframe, just make sure you give it a good visual check that you can't see any damage. Feel it, make sure it doesn't feel hot, because what you don't want to do, you don't want to have a problem up there. I'd far rather have a problem here and then choose another battery. So all my batteries are labelled. Here you can see battery 1. I'm ready to put it into my airframe. So 4 lights, I'm happy that's fully charged. So I'm now going to latch it into the airframe. I want a nice solid latch. I'm trying to pull it out, I can't pull it out, I'm happy it's there. So I'm going to turn my controller on. I'm then going to turn the aircraft on, and I'm going to note from the telemetry how much battery charge I've got. So that's going to be 98, 99%, I think. So I'm going to ask my observer to note that percentage down. I might rely on an app called airdata.com, which is going to record all that information automatically. So you can do it in paper, you can do it through an app like airdata.com. Just make sure you record it. Reason for it is a typical battery will last for 300 to 500 charging cycles. After that, the battery performance will start to degrade. You don't want to be flying a battery that's past its performance level when you're up there. So what you're going to log is flight time against charge, and you're going to analyse that data over time, which will tell you when you've got a battery that's coming to the end of its life. Swap it out, use a new one. Do not use an expired battery. That's asking for trouble. So let's just recap. Lithium polymer, make sure you use a CO2 or a dry powder fire extinguisher. It's not going to put the fire out, it's going to put all the fires out around the LiPo fire. Make sure that you look at the casing for any damage before you latch it into the airframe. Make sure it's latched into the airframe securely, and then make sure you've got a method for logging battery performance over time. Time given by that battery, flight time given by the battery, and charge used. And you can very easily then start to identify performance drop off. So, happy and safe flying. See you next time.